Hello. Hello. Good morning. Oh, it's not morning time. Hi. Hi. Should we fix this? Make it flat like that. Hi. Hi, welcome back. How are you? Today is Wednesday. I tried a new mousse in my hair and it cost $5 or maybe $6. $5 or $6. I don't know, but I am thoroughly impressed because I have probably really strange hair to work with, and for a $6 mousse to smell really good and work very well, I am very happy. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Today I'm coming at you with my pink journal because I had this idea. I always have these ideas, huh? I just have a lot of good ideas. Specifically this one. Sorry, I thought I heard Penny scratching. She's due for her flea medicine next week. It's every month. She takes like a little chewable, so I have to make sure there's no fleas because she's really allergic to fleas. Anyways, I had this video. You're gonna start licking? Hey, no licking. Mommy's working. I had this idea a few days ago, and I just wrote down the pain of outgrowing someone. And I feel like a lot of us have gone, specifically me, have gone through this where you outgrow someone, and it's so freaking, okay, you know what word I want to say, but I'm trying not to cuss on here. It's so very much painful. It hurts a lot. And I have a few instances that I want to share, and then I kind of want to talk about it. Is it really painful? Or is it just us victimizing ourselves in the sense of, how could this happen to me? Because I think that way. I used to think that way, but I'm flipping the switch and I'm not doing that no more. And I feel great. So I'm talking about friendships, relationships, heck, even your parents. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm not outgrowing you guys. I know they watch every single one of my videos. So, but anyone, you can outgrow anyone, especially if you're working on yourself and bettering yourself in many ways. You're gonna have, like they call, growing pains. And basically, yeah, you outgrow people. I'm going to talk about one experience that I finally, congratulations, I'm starting to come to terms with. I'm finally making peace with it. And this one instance haunted me for the longest time because it hurt me a lot. And I used to blame myself. I used to blame outside factors. But until I realized, it is what it is and it is what it isn't. And it happened for a reason. And I don't have to figure out what the hell the reason is. It's not my job. I don't have to figure out shit. And that instance being me outgrowing my best friend of like, I don't know, 16, 15 years, whatever. And no malice towards her. She made my childhood, I don't really remember much of it at this point, but I know it was good. It had to be good. But it's very, very hazy. But that's besides the point. And it wasn't a really, like, there was no fighting. There was no, like, messy breakup. I'll get into the messy breakup parts of it later. But there was nothing, from what I remember, nothing malicious. Nothing like, oh, she called me a fucking bitch, or she called me this, or I took her man. I don't think so. And if I did, I'm sorry. I didn't know I did. I don't think I did. I really don't think I did. But I think it just happened organically. And I was going through something, but there was no communication. And it just kind of, when you have a cute little bow and you pull one of the ends of the bows and then suddenly it just comes a ribbon. That's kind of how I would describe it. And for a long portion, because man, it's been maybe, I don't know, for sure 11 years since we were friends. And throughout those 11 years, I had like ups and downs of like, what the heck did I do? Why did she do that? I don't even remember what happened. Should I talk to her? You know, the whole like roller coaster of I don't know what. And up until maybe a month ago, when I started fully accepting myself and working on myself for the better, but like actually not just like half-ass locking in, but I'm going into these steep portions of my life and trying to like make peace with it and move on, right? Okay. So I finally am like, all right, might I still cry out of like, when I think of certain scenarios with her, like of my childhood? Probably, but I think that's more of like a nostalgic feeling that I would feel rather than like, I'm so pissed off I'm crying feeling. So, that's also something to consider. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, like I said, I would feel very hurt and victimized by it. I would victimize myself and be like, how could she do this to me? Especially when I'm going through something so horrible. Take a step back, Miss Girl. What if she was also going through something? Did I ever think to ask? No, because I was too busy focusing on myself, which you should focus on yourself. Fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter. And I shouldn't be thinking in that way. I needed to go through what I needed to go through, and so did she. And that's what happened. I grew up, and so did she. And there's been instances where I've tried to force friendships, like, okay, like, let's go, right? We still have the same interests, we still have the same hobbies, right? But it just doesn't work like that anymore. For whatever reason, it just one day you wake up and it's not the same. And it seems like that, but honestly, in certain circumstances, it could be like, okay, you're slowly falling out of platonic love, romantic love, whatever, and it just doesn't work that way no more. Even with relationships, like past boyfriends that I've had, I think, I guess I won't get into that. Let me finish what I'm saying with my old best friend. How I feel now and how I helped heal myself. Like I said, I might still cry about it here and there, but I'm definitely in a better place now than I was maybe a month ago. If a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, if you would bring it up, I would get like shut down. I would get so angry. I would get so sad. But now I'm like, I could say her name and I don't get all like, you know, I can think about like, oh, my high school friendships, whatever, and I don't get so pissed off. Or, yeah, call it what it is. Pissed off, yes. I'm working on my anger issues also. So, now I've come to peace with it because I remind myself, I grew up and so did she. And you don't always have to grow up the same way with the same people all the fucking time. You know, it's the truth. And that's what I say. And that's how I remind myself every day. You know, like it does not have to be the same person all the time. And I did nothing wrong and she did nothing wrong. There was no malice and it just happened that way. I doubt she's watching this, but again, if you are watching this, there's no malice towards you, and I'm not talking shit about you. I'm not doing anything about you. I'm not even saying your name for that reason. And I thanked her and I thanked the situation. I thanked God. I thanked the universe. I'm like, look, was the friendship that we had, that whatever amount of years, was that not good enough for me? And then I sit and I think back and I'm like, no, it was good enough for me. It was the perfect amount of time for me to be in that friendship. I needed nothing more, nothing less. It was perfect. And that puts me at ease. And that helps me feel like I did everything exactly how I needed to do it. And it makes me feel great. And I stop feeling all that regret, hatred, all those yucky, ugly words in my heart and soul. And I move on. Instead of like going back to it and thinking like, how could I have fixed it? Should I reach out to her again? No. if we cross paths in the future, it's meant to happen. But as of now, am I the same girl that I was when I was 16? Absolutely not. Is she the same girl? Absolutely not. Now, I mean, I still follow her on Instagram just because like I said, nostalgia, and nothing horrible happened. And I look and I see her posts. Are we the same? Do we have the same interests? Absolutely not. We did at the time, not anymore. And that's okay. And that, once you make peace with that, you live a much happier life. Now, for instance, with boyfriends and girlfriends, whatever you know, relationships. I think was the queen of breakups. Oh my gosh. I went through so many damn breakups in my life. I was so numb to it at the last half. I'm like, I don't care. But I'll tell you about one specific breakup that I had that was probably the only good breakup. Very civil, very amicably done. And we were in an actual relationship, and it was like, you know what? It was the perfect example of outgrowing someone without like any horrible situations. We were like dating, and I was like, oh, you know, like I want to see a future with you, obviously. And he was like, you know, I think I just want to, you know, date, not so serious. And I always wanted to make everything serious. I was very girlfriend type of a person. I was a romantic. Well, I still am. I love, and I'm very like, let's get married. Oh my gosh. I told my husband, like, too, probably our third date, I was like, I love you. And I fucking slammed the car door and left. But that's just the type of person I am, okay? And this guy, he was like, no, you know, I just want to like date you, date other people, you know? Some people do that. And I was not down for that. And he came over and he said it to my face. He's like, you know, I really don't think, you know, we're in the same wavelength, XYZ. And I was like, that is probably the nicest breakup I've ever had. Perfect example of outgrowing someone because your interests don't align. And I felt good about it. You know, I think maybe because we were on the same page and I understood and I respected his respect that he had for me, and it was very nice. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, the pain, basically. Was it painful? Yes. But did I understand it? Yes. And I think if you're going to get anything out of this video is don't force your relationships with anybody, friendships, boyfriend, girlfriends, XYZ, whatever. Because you have this perfect flow going, right? It's just the world is spinning, and if you're in a flow state, you're obviously going with it, and you're attracting all these things that you want. Whether you have a partner with you or you don't, if you're in a good state of mind, you will succeed. And if you're forcing all these, like, you have these two magnets that are like, they're not opposites, but like they're two the same, you know, they're not going to work, and you're going to mess up the whole flow state of everything. Either talk about it and like bring it up with the person if you want to see where you guys are at. And if they're mature enough to like have this type of conversation, you know, then you guys can grow together. But if they're not in the same vibe as you and you're just like forcing things to happen, you're not doing yourself justice, and you're not, I guess, protecting your own peace. That was good. Yeah, protect your own peace essentially is what you need to do. And don't be afraid to speak up for how you feel. And if you feel something off, say it. That's my biggest advice. a lot of my adolescence, young adulthood, whatever, if that's the same thing, I don't know. I had like struggles of saying exactly how I felt inside during friendships and relationships, and I would just try to figure out all in my head, like on my own, and I just like would hold it all in instead of asking, you know, the exact person, or asking a close, like for me, my mom is like the closest person I have that I can talk to. Instead of asking her or like the person directly, I would just like try to fix it and mask it, and it was just a big mess, and I didn't feel good about myself. So I would recommend not doing that. But yeah, I think that's all I had to say. I wrote it down, my little bullet points, and that's basically all that I have to say. I hope this video made sense, because I think I was just really passionate to talk about this, and I was so excited. And I'm wearing my husband's shirt. If you see this, Victor, I stole it. What do you think? They had this exact shirt at the Brandy Melville, but this one's real vintage. Okay, I think that's all I gotta say. I will see you next week. Maybe this weekend for a drawing video. I don't know. I kind of hurt my arm, so we'll see what happens. But till then, bye. Have a great Easter Sunday if you celebrate. And yeah, I'll probably see you next week. But bye.